What's up, rollerbladers? Welcome back. We're at a very special place today, the compound. You can see Clark Kirkman walking away over there, the owner of a faction skate company and the owner of the compound here in Maryland. So this is a place that I've really been wanting to skate for a long time. Oh my God. I just got here. I just literally landed from the airport. Clark came and got me like 10 minutes ago. So I just cannot stand to look at this stuff any longer without skating it. So the plan really is to, for this video, is to try to just give like an intro. And my goal really is to, almost like a tour, right? But my goal is to try to skate at least a few tricks on just about every obstacle, with the exception of some. Like I'm not grinding that crazy, you probably can't see it, but that crazy channel gap. Yeah, that maybe not so much, but basically almost everything else is fair game. So anyway, this is the first video, at least here on the iRollerboot channel, for this this kind of 4-day extravaganza here at the compound in Maryland, and I couldn't be more excited. Go check out all the information on the compound, faction, everything like that down in the description below. I'm gonna get warmed up and we're gonna start getting some clips on some of the different obstacles here at the compound. There we go. Woo! Oh! That comes up quick, huh? Real quick. Oh boy. Ah, come on. Oh! So one of the overarching goals of this session is to give you a good little tour and try to get some tricks in. But it's also highly important that to me anyway, that I don't hurt myself and I don't wear myself out too hard, because we still got like 3 more days of this. So I'm gonna wrap this up before I go down too many rabbit holes, get a couple more tricks, just 1 or 2 more here. We'll move on to a different spot. I'm going for topsoul back backslide. No grab, freestyle. But you gotta really be ready, because this mini ramp shoots you right at it. So we'll get it this try. All right, I really shouldn't go chasing this waterfall right now. What I'm gonna try top acid on this right box. I'm gonna try top acid, true acid down the slant. That's gonna be a little spicy. Okay, so next up, as you got a quick glimpse of, this is a 24, is it 24 feet? 24 foot, beautiful, like this kind of synthetic plywood, I forget the name of it. Beautiful coping. You can tell this is a rollerblader owned park, top to bottom. But anyway, you got your little quarter right here to roll back and forth. You got the little shotgun box. And then you got this bed, Larry, which I never fully realized. It's at a little bit of a cant, a little bit of an angle here. The same thing, that sort of synthetic plywood up top and below. So I just did top acid, true acid. I wanna do something kind of similar. I wanna do, on the angle here, I wanna do acid up. I've laid in bed, just so you know, I've laid in bed for hours daydreaming about these very tricks. So I'm trying not to get carried away. I'm trying to control myself. But my goal for this one is acid to true top acid down the slant. The landing here looks like it could get a little spicy, but we'll just have to be mindful of that. So Clark gave me the heads up just earlier. There's these lines of tape that are at the beginning and end of each obstacle. So you have to start before it and land after it to really, for it to be a compound make. My real goal on this long box is ambitious. It's gonna be a front torque freestyle. What do you think, Clark? Front torque on the long box? Depends. No grab. No, it's gotta be grab. It's a freestyle though. It's a freestyle. It was technically third try, but
Third try means you're able to grab it.
okay.
Put in the work and just do it.
I'm such a sissy. All right, let's work on it. We'll give it some reps. Try to get grabbed front torque on this now. So the trick, really, you were telling me earlier.
So traditionally people want to reach down to their foot.
Right.
You want to bring your foot up to your hand.
Right. Okay. Because I know I'm guilty of that, trying to bend down and grab stuff.
That never works.
Okay.
So like, you know how you kind of
Oh.
traditionally do this?
Yeah.
Turn your hip in
Okay.
and toe down, and then you just use your head to balance.
Okay. Got it. All right, I'm gonna give it like maybe 5 more tries and then we'll move on. I'll have plenty of time to dial this in later. Oh, it's that far away from the tape. Landed right on it, but felt good. It's just scary getting right on top of these things after the couple face plants I just took before. Oh, slippery. Do I get the thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up.
Fire.
Woo! Okay. Woo! I'll take it. Had the Clark seal of approval on that one. Now next up is gonna be this bad Larry, but that's gonna be a different ball game. This this switch up for some reason reminds me of Murda. Where would you rank Murda of like all the goats of rollerblading?
Up there, very much. So.
Yeah.
Definitely top 10.
Top
For
10?
sure,
Yeah. I always forget. I see clips of him, and I always forget just how insanely good he was. Probably still is.
I
But
feel like he was very good at very specific things.
yeah.
And like he went down that path of like his tricks and perfected them.
Right.
Across the board.
He was a true master of that craft. Yeah.
Oh!
That's how it goes sometimes.
Woo!
All right, next up is the A-frame here. So there's a couple tricks. I'd like to sole the bottom one, jump up to sole down this. But the big one I really want to do is, like I mentioned earlier, acid. True top acid down the slant, but let's give it a couple tricks and then we'll give that a look. Didn't lean out.
Plywood's wet.
Felt so jank. I might just run with that one. The true top acid is like a lot of commitment, and I'm very okay for that one to be first try and done. Just to wrap it up, I think on here, we'll do it just a sweaty, and then I'll probably want to do a true Mizu, to be honest. All right, cool, kind of knocking them down a little bit, one by one. Not perfect, but we're checking them off the box here, or checking them off the list. I do want to skate the shotgun box a little bit, do a couple little transfers, and then we'll move on from there. Try to do that both ways, left and right foot. I'll take that one. Nope. Oh. Close enough. All right, so we got a lot of amazing things going on here. This is, I was telling Clark, I was skating this a little bit earlier, and this coping, again, you can tell a rollerblader owns this skate park because this coping is waxed and it's fast and it's perfect. But we have this sort of crazy wall extension that only Eric Michael has hit the top of here, which is well overhead high. Maybe a good 8.5 feet high, but top horned it. Got a little angled sort of coping there, some extensions, a nice long angled box here. and a couple other fun things, but we're gonna try to get some clips. I'm not a wonderful coping skater, mini ramp skater at all, so I'm gonna try to work on it right now though. All right, I want to at least try to sole up some of this sort of up box. And then we've got to at least take a look at this dude. At least a look. That's gonna have to do it for now. Now for the part that I've been really excited about, the big street course. We got these big old down ledges, round coping, of course, some nice like kind of laminate top, big old down rail, kinked ledge, shotgun, kinked ledge, Jimmy Sizz with the 360 topsole, and then a sister down ledge mirroring the other one. So we're gonna try to hit each and every one of these obstacles and not go crazy. Safety tricks. It's the first day. Right now I'm talking to myself. I'm trying to keep it under control. So we'll get a few tricks on each one, maybe one trick on each one. And I think that'll pretty much wrap it up. So you can see when you're kind of rolling up to it, you know, you kind of roll over this ish, and then so it makes you do a little bit of a turn. So more excuses for my roller boot here, but adds a little spiciness to it. I like it. Gives it almost like a street vibe. All right, next up is gonna be the down rail. Get a couple chill clips on this thing. Lava. There we go. Okay, I really need to chill. I'm gonna look at an alley acid. I really should move on, but I'm gonna look at an alley acid real quick. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. We got this. Lava, the super lava, but you didn't die. I didn't die. That's what matters. I'm moving on. I'm counting it. Day one, rule number one, don't die. All right, we didn't die, so now we're on to the kinked ledge here, which is deceivingly high towards the end of it. So not gonna get too buck wild on this thing. Maybe a sole, maybe a top sole, and then we'll finish up with this left side box. Yeah, it's definitely not a chill experience. So we're on the last box, the one on the left over here, and I'm going for a true, back Savannah, which is a true back unity for the OGs. So we're gonna go for that. I don't have high hopes because these are so fast that any H-block trick, just you're going at 200 miles an hour. So it's a lofty goal, but we'll see if it works. We're gonna start off with a back Favre and just see how the groove tricks feel. Because Clark waxed everything very generously. So this is where all the power comes from, the compound power. Oh, no wonder. I was wondering how everyone here was so dang good. It's the shirt. First try, guaranteed first tee.
Power shirt.
Power shirt. Right there. So. All right, rollerbitters, got a little bit more buck than I was planning on getting, but that's to be expected. I have zero self-control, especially in places like this. The weather is literally perfect, shaded. This place is a wonderland, Oh my goodness, so I just can't control myself. Anyway, thank you, Clark, for having us all here. This is the day one. This is the intro to the #competent, the compound creators event. So be on the lookout. We're gonna have a bunch of other YouTube inline creators here. Tree Rudolph, Spoo Wagadoo, District, Roland Rainier, Hood Panda, I believe, Shreddy, like more. So stay tuned, it's gonna get wild. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and make sure to ring the bell so you don't miss any of these crazy compound videos. I'll see you next time, rollerbitters. Take care.